In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create an interlocking chain in Affinity. So let's get into it. I'll grab the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle on my canvas. I'll change the width to 500 pixel and height to 250 pixel. I'll change the stroke width to 70 point. Change the stroke color to blue and remove the fill color. I'll go to the corner setting here, change it to rounded and slide this to maximum. Now I'm going to change this to shape. So I'll right click here and choose expand stroke. I can also go to factor menu at the top and click expand stroke. After that, I'll select the move tool and duplicate it by holding Alt and drag it to the right. About this far. Then I'll change the color to pink. Now I'll press Ctrl A to select all, grab the shape builder tool, and make sure the action here at the context toolbar is set to plus. If I move the mouse over the objects, you can see the diagonal lines highlighting the sections. I'm gonna bring the blue one here to the front, so I'll drag it from here to here. Then on this part, I'll bring the pink one to the front, so I'll drag it like this. You can see now the chain is interlocked. Let me move it to the center. Next, I want to add gaps on the sides where the objects interlock. There are two ways to do it. The first one is by adding stroke to the chains. So I'll press Ctrl A to select all, go to the stroke panel, set the width to 20 point, click Align Stroke to Outside, and change the color to black so it's easier to see. Next, I'll right click here and select Expand Stroke. Select this one, right click and select Expand Stroke as well. Let's go to the Layers panel, and now you'll see the strokes are converted to curves. I'll select all, grab the Shape Builder tool, and make sure the action is set to minus. Let me zoom in a bit so it's easier to see and select the sections. I'll drag it here to delete. If all of the shapes turn black, then just leave them be. We can work on the colors later. I remove these sections and these ones and these ones as well. Now I'll combine these sections. So with the Shape Builder tool still selected, I'll go to Action and switch to plus. Drag on these ones and also these ones. I'll change back the colors, grab the Move tool, select this one, and change it to blue. And this one to pink. Let me zoom out. Now you see the interlocking chain with gaps here. The second way is by using the Ctrl tool. Let's go back a few steps until the part where the interlocking is done. Now I'll go to the Layers panel, duplicate both layers. I'm going to select the Ctrl tool, then on the objects, drag the mouse to the right to expand the shapes. I can also go here at the context toolbar to set the radius. I'll change it to 20 pixel. I'll make both layers a bit transparent by sliding the opacity here, so it's easier to see each section. Next, I'm going to press Ctrl A to select all, grab the Shape Builder tool, make sure action is minus, and zoom in for a better view. Now drag these sections to remove. These sections too. Also these ones. And these ones as well. After that, simply delete both of these layers, which are transparent. And it's done. So that's how you create an interlocking chain in Affinity. Drop me a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and good day.